Hey guys, how you doing? I just want to go over this on track STB1. I bought back a bunch of the um, those older medium Japanese tanks, and I just want to go over with you here a string of losses. At the top is a victory, um, and then I have 11. Count them up, 11 consecutive defeats before I get that win there on the 12th game using these Japanese chi with the extra XP halt that's on right now. So I'm just going through here, going through the log and showing you the list of defeats, consecutive defeats. So from Seravsky here in the Chihi with an XP of 337, 12,966 silver. I did this here right after I finally got the win, right? Obviously, so I'm gonna go back in time here and show you where I left off there. There's Seravsky, see? 12,966 silver. If Wargaming gave you more pages to use up for losses, I'd be able to put them all on one page, right? So 11 consecutive losses before I finally got the win on the 12th game using these cheat medium Japanese tanks. So I'm just gonna highlight a few of the games here and what happened. And these kinds of losing streaks are not unusual. Not unusual for me, for sure. And your experience may be totally different. I hope it is, actually, because Wargaming puts me on these horrendous losing streaks quite often. So not long ago, I think I saved a couple of videos of it. But just decided to get rid of a bunch. I had a Tier 8 premium German heavy, just trying to get it when the premium time expires to boost up the crew a little bit, crew skills. And I had 7 consecutive losses in that thing before I finally got a win. So, and my worst record overall is what Wargaming did to me was 29 losses. In 29 games, I had 2 wins. So 2 and 29, 2 wins interspersed over those 29 games. So, you hear the other guys talk about them also being put on horrendous losing streaks. But I haven't seen anybody get the kind of horrendous losing streaks as often as what I do. And if you had any control, this is what burns me about the win losses, and when they start chiming about that, like they have some kind of control over it. And but when you're just one of 30 guys, You don't have any control. You don't have any control of matchmaker. You don't have any control of RNG. And all the different ways that Wargaming can put the screws to you like this. But what I don't see is it happening to other guys in near the extent I haven't even heard of it. And all I've seen and read and watched, and guys get anywhere near this kind of treatment. So just gonna show you one of the good games that I had. But it's not like I was having bad games over and over, just blowing it for my team. No. You know, there's something else at work here. Even though you're just one guy doesn't make or break anything. It takes more than one guy to win a game. It takes more than just one guy to have a bad game and lose it. Of course, if you play thousands of games, like I have in this game, you have thousands of examples. I used to save them all. I have generations of PlayStations where I saved screenshots just kind of to prove a point. I had to get rid of them because I didn't have enough room on my hard drives over the years. Where I'm finishing first overall quite often, and first certainly on my team, was the screenshots I could save, and I had hard drives filled up with them. So hundreds and hundreds or hundreds of games, easily hundreds of screenshots, just taking up space just to, you know, like saying, hey, what the hell is this, right? And how often have you shit the bed in a game or being AFK and you still won the game? Right, your team won the game even though you didn't contribute anything. So, you know, right there it shows you that it takes more than one guy to win or lose, and nobody controls their win rates. This is the biggest lie perpetrated in this game. Perpetrated, unfortunately, by the CC spokespersons, the free advertisers. Here you go, just an absolute destroyed game. Full of bots. See, you have no more control over the players you get put with as you do the bots you get put with. The enemy team gets the good bots, you get the minor league reject bots. How are you supposed to pull out a win?
A few moments later.
Here's a game where I get just absolutely focus fired from the beginning as soon as I'm spotted. These artillery guys. By the way, if you haven't caught up with my Kill Beer volume of videos, I'm up to 7 now. Check those out. You see more of this kind of thing. It's like I'm the only enemy player on the team, right? I just get pushed out so bad and eliminated. Once they decide to, I've said before in my games, my videos, if the enemy team decides to focus you out of the match and to make sure you're not going to win, not only that you're not going to survive that match, then you're not going to survive that match. It's simple as that. So that Kill Beer is a series of get focus fire by everybody on the team and suicide runs by the enemy team just to taking out. I had one just today. In my premium tier 8 British tank destroyer. Four guys they just rushed me. They were doing suicide runs. They got destroyed, but they took me out of the game. And in taking me out of the game effectively was over. Not because I was the last guy to die, but because the rest of my team was utterly useless. So it's like a common occurrence with me that you take beer out of the game, and I have actually lots of videos on this that I could show, and I put up where the team absolutely dissolves after I'm gone. Like completely dissolves away. So, you know, a suicide run in that case isn't necessarily a bad move by the enemy team, right? Needs to win. Here is, and I was going up and down the chi line here because I'm doing, you know, the 6 all the way down to the 3. The ones I bought back because they're on a discount and because there's this XP bonus on them. So I decided to throw in some crews, buy the tanks back, and go going on it, right? So this finally here is the win I'm showing you here. And I've said before in my videos, you cannot control your win rate. This is nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Anybody who's played a team game or been involved in team play, team atmosphere at work will know this. Right? You're only as good as your team. Right, you're one of 30 guys, so each one of those guys is trying to influence the game. And a very famous as of late videos, very famous CC on the PC side said it's a very rare game where one person can have any influence on the game. He was talking about wins and losses, right? He also said that in a game he's trying to get a win with a tank he's moving, and he finally did get a win. He said, you know, we would have won that game regardless of, even if I wasn't in that match. So he's thankfully, I'm hearing the guys slowly starting to acknowledge such things, but only on the PC side. Talking about RNG, talking about matchmaking, talking about wins or losses, talking about how much influence just one guy can have. But I don't hear the guys on the console side talking about it yet. You know, I wish they were. I freaking hate lying. Absolutely hate liars. And guys who can just spout off lies and like it doesn't even faze them. That's always bothered me. You know, that's what I hate about the media in my country. You know, I guess most of the Western world's like that now, the mainstream media. It's just a bunch of fucking liars, right? And they can get in front of a microphone and or in front of a camera, and they flat out read whatever's put in front of them and lie to you. Well, I feel like the console contributors do the same thing, whereas some of the PC guys are starting to tell the truth, you know, that these truth bombs about how the game really works. And if you knew my videos out, this is backed up by when I first started playing the game, I came across an article from a guy posted from a former employee on the PC side. it was translated into English, but it basically says Wargaming controls everything about this game. And I realized within a month, I've been playing the game for about a month. But I saw that as soon as I got on the console forums, I read that article, and I realized it took me about a month to sink in, but everything that guy said about the game was true. And when you think about it, in the console version here, you control what? What do you control? You control your left thumbstick, your right thumbstick. That's it. And you say, well, no, you control your trigger finger too. Okay. What happens after you pull that trigger? Are you any longer in control over where the shot goes? How much damage does it do? Whether it penetrates or not? What kind of damage it's doing? Module or crew? Or both? Like, you have no control over any of that stuff. So in Wargaming, you read of people getting put on these horrendous losing streaks. Well, I'm absolutely one of them. I can attest to that. Horrendous losing streaks. And I get focus fired so bad it's hard to even, even to survive a winning match. It's difficult for me most of the time. Anyhow, I'll finally get a win in this Chihi. And I thought I'd show this, show evidence of this. Again, I like to back up everything I make claims of with video evidence for you to see for yourself, judge for yourself. Anyhow, guys, appreciate you watching, and take care. Hopefully catch you on the next one.
Are you putting on